Hello, good morning, and welcome to this live Forex trading session. As usual, we're just going to analyze the market, see what opportunities there are this morning, and take questions afterwards. So as usual, we're going to start off by looking at the economic calendar. I'll just bring that up. So today is Tuesday, the 14th of September. And as usual, my economic calendar is set at time zone of GMT +2. So always make sure you set your economic calendar at your own time zone, wherever you're based. So the times I'll be quoting at GMT +2 times. So the main markets we're looking at are the Euro US dollar and the dollar Canadian dollar. So we're going to see if there are any reports that could affect this market we're trading. So let's have a look. So today we have here at 8 o'clock in about an hour's time, 8 o'clock GMT +2. We have the UK employment change. Obviously, that will have a direct impact on currencies paired with the pound and the UK stock market. But obviously, UK being the financial capital of the world, it could have an indirect impact on all the markets. So you have to be worried about that one. And then at 2:30 this afternoon, GMT +2, we have the US inflation rate report. And as we know, reports of high importance due to the United States affects all markets. All currency pairs and all markets are affected by reports of high importance due from the United States. And especially today, being the inflation rate report, that's going to have an impact on the markets. Again, remember, there are 4 reports that are always of major importance. That is inflation rate, like we're having today, the gross domestic product, interest rates, and unemployment. So those 4 reports are always of high importance. So the fact we have the US inflation rate report today at 2:30, there's a high probability of all markets and all currency pairs trending sideways prior to that report at 2:30. So due to that fact, I'm going to avoid trading the markets prior to that report. So I'm just going to keep out and then reassess the market just before that report. And that's also the last report of high importance for today. So we'll just have a quick look at the rest of the week, see what's coming up. So tomorrow is Wednesday. Let's see. So again, we have inflation rate report from the UK tomorrow. And also the Canada inflation rate report is coming out tomorrow. And then that's tomorrow, Wednesday. And then on Thursday, the 16th, we have the Australian or the New Zealand GDP, Australian unemployment report, but we're not trading those currencies. The US retail sales. And then Friday, September the 17th, we have the Euro area core inflation rate. So it looks like it's an inflation rate report week. Okay, so going back to today, like I said, I'm just going to avoid the markets prior to the US inflation rate report today at 2:30. Also, don't forget to keep an eye on Market Watch. See if there's anything creating uncertainty in the currency market, because we're trading currencies. And at the moment, there is really nothing much affecting or creating uncertainty in the currency market. So let's go to the charts. So we'll start with the swing trade. So we'll go to the daily time frame. So looking at the daily time frame, we can see where the market was initially trending down. And at that point, on the 27th of August, broke the moving average, took my pending buy order. And you can see it's gone up, but it's come back down. And yesterday it broke the moving average again and took me out of my buy swing trade order with a loss of 4 pips. So I'm currently out of that trade. But you can also see the market, the moving average is flat. So it seems that the market, it's beginning to trend sideways. So I'm just going to watch and wait for now. So go to the 5-minute time frame. So looking at the 5-minute time frame, the market is still trending sideways between R1 and the pivot point. But like I said, I'm just going to leave the market alone. These are orders from yesterday, so you can just ignore them. But for today, I'm just going to avoid placing any others now. So I'm not going to place any pending orders for today. I'll leave the market alone and I'll reassess just before the report at 2:30 p.m. GMT plus 2. So let's look at the dollar, Canadian dollar. So again, we'll start with the daily time frame, swing trade. So today's moving average 100 is 1.2435. 1.2435. So I'm just going to adjust the pending sell order, which is 2 pips below the moving average 100. That'll be 1.2433. So let's modify that to 2433 and 2533. 100 pips stop loss. So that's it for the swing trade. So go to the 5-minute time frame. So again, we can see the market is currently trending sideways, but again, I'm going to leave the market alone and reassess just before the US inflation rate report at 2:30. So that's my plan for today. Right. So any questions? If you have any questions, you can either raise your hand or send it through the chat box.